Good morning, Palo Verde Titans. It's a Titan Friday. We're fired up. We're ready to go. It's time for your morning announcements. I'm Marco Rivera.
And I'm Brianna Yanez, and we are reporting to you from room 32.
Attention students, if you are attending the supper program from 4:30 to 6 p.m., make sure to be on your best behavior. We are lucky to have this supper program, B212. The yearbooks are available for sale in the business office. Make sure to go before school or after school. Make sure to not take class time to get your yearbook. Make sure you also have your school ID. Your school ID is essential for all school events, so make sure to have yours. Now we head to our next story.
Hello, I'm Paulina RPC reporting from the Cyber Cafe for the pop-up TED Talks.
Yeah, right now I am taking over the Cyber Cafe to introduce 11 by 25s to the AP History program here at Palo Verde. 11 by 25 is a project that I came up with. It's 11 sides, 25 seconds a slide on a timer with no words. And so I'm introducing it today to my sophomores. Casano is introducing it today to his juniors in AP US History. Mine are taking AP World. And we are having the best of the best from the sophomore and junior class present.
I did my 11 by 25 on Shinto, which is the indigenous religion of Japan.
I did it on Kabuki theater. And it's a type of Japanese theater.
My 11 by 25 was on the historical accuracy and legitimacy of the Assassin's Creed franchise.
Why the agricultural revolution is the worst thing ever.
It is like the apple in Adam and Eve. It is like a catalyst that just started a chain of reactions that just completely obliterated everything that we knew. It's like Pandora's box. They opened it and you can't close the box. Everything already got out. And so before, we were nomads. We were hunters and gatherers, and we had more time for things like storytelling and art and music and scootily pooping, and we had less of a grasp on material things that were like land and relationships. And even though our lifespans was shorter, it was more enjoyable because we had so much less stress.
Mine is on Cold War parallels in science fiction films.
It was on the Harlem Renaissance.
The club scene was very big. The Cotton Club was one of the most popular African American nightclubs in Harlem, New York. And even today it pops up in music, literature, etc. The big band was popular. There was a lot of brass music and Louis Armstrong.
What do you think is the most important aspect of the AP History department?
Offering our students a chance to have rigorous and relevant instruction. We've got great teachers that do a phenomenal job. Students are able to express their knowledge in these presentations. I walked into Rothstein's room yesterday and saw these amazing presentations the students are working on. Obviously they're doing something right now right behind us. The ability to take an AP class, to take the test, to possibly earn college credit, but to see what it's really like for college level instruction and to represent us when we move on to the U of A, NAU, or that one junior college in Phoenix.
Back to you.
Thank you. Now to Ryan with sports.
Good morning, I'm your sports anchor Ryan Newhouse. The upcoming games are boys golf is playing against Nogales and Rio Rico October 2nd in Nogales, and October 4th against Amphi and Santa Rita. Swim team will be having a meet against Amphi and Tanque Verde October 5th. Varsity football will be playing Douglas today at 7 and an away game at Rio Rico October 6th. The swim team will be having a tournament against Amphi and Tanque Verde October 5th. Girls golf will be playing against Marana and Saguaro the 3rd of October at Marana. Cross country will have a meet October 4th with Rio Rico, Santa Rita, and Walden Grove at Douglas. JV will be having a home game against Rio Rico October 5th. Girls volleyball will have a home game against Pueblo October 2nd and a game away against Rio Rico October 4th, along with a home game against Santa Rita October 5th. And that's all for your Palo Verde Sports. Back to you. Breaking news. Hidden beneath the surface of Palo Verde High School is a path of network cables and air ducts which leads to a web of nuclear fallout shelters, with large cement walls and rooms filled with piles of dirt. James, Palo Verde's lead engineer, took PVTV on an exclusive tour.
Bomb shelters gained popularity in the 1960s when fearful Americans prepared for attacks in the U.S. Many built networks of nuclear bomb shelters, including several TUSD schools and public buildings who received federal funding to build such shelters. This was due to Tucson being home to the Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, which was a target for nuclear war at the time. According to a former student who attended Palo Verde the second year of it being open, the shelters were still under construction and students were advised to hide under the desks if a nuclear attack occurred. This is Alicia with PBTV. Back to you.
Students, because the library is such a popular place during lunch, we will need to limit the number of students going there during lunch. If you need to check out any library materials, make sure you ask the librarian for a pass the day before you go. Do you have any lightning worn clothes? NHS is hosting a donation drive for winter clothing and hygiene products. Please make sure to drop off any donations in the counselor's office.
Seniors, if you haven't taken your yearbook pictures yet, please contact our school photographer, Michelle Burley. If your photos are not taken by November 1st, your photo will not be included in the yearbook.
Remember, at Palo Verde, we go the extra degree. B212 all day, every day.
Countdown to graduation,
138 days, let's go!